So when I first saw the car, I thought, wow, it looks so much an exotic SUV. It was more sublime, the lines were smoother, it was kind of edgy, aggressive, like a street warrior kind of look, and I liked it. I liked the balance very much. So when I entered the car, at first glance, you think, perfect. You've got all the creature comforts that you need. You've got Alcantara roof lining. You've got this wide cabin because the doors were concave in the design, so you have maximum width. So space was, I think, the biggest thing that was a winner for me. One thing I wasn't expecting was a second display, the LED screen just above the gear shift. And for the first time, when I plugged in my phone and the music came on, I had a video clip playing at that level. On top of that, the heads-up display came on straight away. I think it's because the windscreen is so far forward. It gave the depth of field to where it was projected. That made sense when I drove. Aesthetically, we talked about how aggressive this car looks. And my goodness, it didn't just look racy on the outside, it was electrifying that drive. And that was the game changer. With a naturally aspirated, same 400 horses kind of machine, you get this screaming rev, you get this burst and surge of power that almost is a little bit maniac. It was very much digital. It was like a spacecraft, and it was relentless and instantaneous. It just kept going. There was no surge and a gear change, nothing like that. Again, with the four-wheel drive and the air suspension, it managed to level out all the bumps and you felt very much in control. It made you almost feel that you could push it more. It took bends really confidently. Rather, I took bends really confidently. I think one of the biggest factors that's holding people back from moving on to EVs is the battery life. And I took this car on Friday morning, fully charged. I actually did more tasks than I had to over the weekend because I really enjoyed cruising in this car. But on Monday, when I brought it back, it still had a third battery life left. So I'm pretty confident that if I drove this on a regular basis, it's just one charge for or 2 charges a week. The greatest thing about the I-Pace is this sense of guilt-free driving because it's carbon emissions free. One gets this green halo feeling, and that is really gratifying.